back with Ron and Angie of National Sales Solutions. We've been talking about all these small and mid-level manufacturers who just need help getting to the shelf at the national retailers, and that's where you guys come in. Angie with your marketing expertise, and Ron with your sales expertise and your team across the country calling on Walmart, Target, you name it. They're all out there.
Yeah, right. We call on about 75 chains and wholesalers across the United States.
Yeah.
Over the past few years, we've been focusing on healthcare products, but really anything that's being stocked in a Walgreens store, we can help a manufacturer with.
Mm-hmm. So typically, you say a Walgreens store, but yet you're calling on 75 different retailers. So it can run the gamut, but that's sort of where you categorize yourself.
Yeah, the 75 chains, a chain could be 10 stores or it could be 8,000 stores. Right. And so those chains total up to 35 to 40,000 stores.
Yeah.
And we put together a plan for each manufacturer based on the funding that they have available and what makes sense to them and for the retailer. And we decide which retailers to go to, when to go to the retailers, and where to place the product in the store, and how to price it, and how to display it.
Yeah.
All those things.
And Angie, I'm curious, when you get that phone call from a company that has a product, and typically they already have an established business of some sort, is that correct? Or do you ever get the call from the person who has the idea and they want to know where to take it?
Well, we really prefer to work with a company that has an established product that they might be selling over the internet or in boutiques, or a lot of times we'll work with clients from another country who have an established business in another country and they want to enter the U.S. market. Okay,
so they've already been out of the market. They've seen what works, what maybe doesn't work. They know, or you figure out where they need help. Is that right?
Right. A lot of times what's different about a big retailer is that you walk into the store and there's really no one to help you find what you need. Mm-hmm. So packaging is a big deal for our clients. Our packaging needs to be our #1 marketing vehicle, and it needs to tell a shopper right away within 5 seconds what the product is and why they should purchase it.
Mm-hmm. So do you find that these companies don't have advertising budgets and that you're really starting at the shelf because there is no other way to bring attention to their products?
Yes, there's no question about it that advertising, you can spend millions on advertising. So a lot of our clients don't have that kind of budget, so we just have to be smarter about everything we do. So the packaging is the first thing, and after that, we'll do a lot of social media, and we'll try to be very smart about any traditional advertising and online advertising that we do as well.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned social media, and Ron, why don't you jump in here too? Is this something that when you're calling on the retailers, they're asking specifically about the social media plans?
Well, I'm 60 years old, so I just send emails and I let Angie
handle
the social media for me. But they ask about how you're going to support the product and how are we going to drive people into the stores to look for the product. Mm-hmm. Packaging is important, pricing is important, but the retailers really expect some outside marketing, advertising, radio, TV, social media, couponing, something like that to drive the consumers into the store looking for your product, their product.
And Angie, what is your, how do you attack social media? I mean, it's such a changing game, and there's so many different avenues for social media. Are there certain ones that you find are working best for consumer products?
Well, I find it really depends on what the product is. If it's in healthcare, we have a very different target audience than perhaps pet care or some other type of general merchandise. So we really start with the target audience, and then we figure out, well, what types of media is that person looking at, and how do we get in front of that person in that type of media. Mm-hmm.
So it really changes. So it could be Twitter, it could be Facebook, it could be something, none of the above.
That's right, but Facebook's really a part of everything everyone does today.
Yeah, and it's easy to segment down. People maybe don't realize how much you can garner from market research using Facebook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, interesting. All right, well, we need to wrap up, but I wish both of you the best of luck, and I hope that there's lots of big products coming out of St. Louis that are being funneled through National Sales Solutions so we can see St. Louis on the shelves. If you're interested in taking your business or product to the next level, contact National Sales Solutions at nationalsalessolutions.com. And next, I am going to tell you about the St. Louis Art Museum's outdoor film series. Stay tuned, we'll be back after this break.